Konnichiwa! I'm going to Tokyo today. So I am so excited for this. This will be my first time in Asia and I'm going with a program called AYFN. So if you guys saw my application video from a few weeks ago, I got it! It is 6:45. We have to head to the airport. Had some issues checking in online, so we are gonna figure it out when we get there. I have finally learned my lesson about booking flights in LAX. I have to book my flights around traffic because otherwise I will be stuck in a car for an hour and a half. So luckily this was an early morning flight. I got there just in time to get some breakfast and I ate this little sandwich. It wasn't very good, to be honest. But I'm on my way to Osaka and I have an overnight layover in Tokyo. So I wanted to do some shopping because LA does not have a lot of warm weather clothes and I couldn't really find anything when I was looking for things to wear during this trip. But luckily the flight took off right on time and this was one of the most turbulent flights I've ever taken. It was a lot. This actually happened for about 20 minutes. But I finally landed in Tokyo after 10 hours. We made it! First order of business was to check into my hotel, and since I was only staying here for half a night, I booked this tiny little room. This was it. This is the whole room. Look how cute it is. I couldn't even talk inside of this room, but I just put my stuff down and then I immediately headed to the train because I wanted to go shopping. This is the most lost I've felt in such a long time. Oh my gosh. I can't talk in my hotel room. Like, you're not allowed to talk. And people here whisper, so I feel like I'm talking too loud right now, but I'm getting on the train. We're going to the stationery store and the bookstore. All right, I had to ditch one of my contacts because it was torn and I couldn't find another one, but anyway, we made it. We were walking towards the stationery store. There's a Tiffany's. Oh my God. Okay, I think I may have to go into Tiffany's. And then, too bad I'm not drinking at Starbucks right now. Darn. Leave it to me to find all the luxury shopping as soon as I get here. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. We're going. I found this store on TikTok, so I had to visit in person. I usually hold back with stationery in the United States, but since this entire store was 8 floors, I was like, I'm just gonna go through the store. I'm gonna see what is in here, and this was insane. So everything was written in Japanese, and like I said, I do not speak Japanese, and I don't read it, so it was kind of hard for me to figure out what was going on and like how to navigate this store. But basically they put out samples and you take the samples to the front desk and then they will pick out the actual items for you and put it together. So I ended up getting 2 leather covers and I also got lined sheets for the inside. And then I wanted to explore the rest of the store and I went to the top floor and they actually had a farm where they were growing lettuce. I was actually amazed. Like, this was in a store. How? What is going on? I swear Tokyo is living in 2054 because why have we not figured out how to do this in the United States? Like, what's really going on here? Then I realized that I did not know how to communicate with anyone in the store, so trying to tell the guy what I wanted was a little bit difficult, but we managed. I have no idea how much I just spent in that store. I have no idea. I got 2 journals and some paper pads. I don't even know what I bought. This is dangerous. I literally don't know how much money I'm spending. Oh my gosh, okay. We are in like literally the nicest area ever. I don't know how I got here, but there's a Chanel. Let's take a gander. This is so cute. I'm getting kind of hungry. So I didn't go in Chanel, but I did go into the mall next to it just to see if it would be any louder, and it was not. Like, I was shocked. This is the quietest city I've ever been in. Like, I feel like I'm yelling by speaking in this tone. Everyone is whispering. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it feels so strange. Oh, there's my horse. Okay, let's go stop and see the boots. This is where I learned that Japan shopping is tax-free if you have your passport, and I didn't have my passport in person, but the woman was really nice. They gave me a discount anyway using a picture. All right, I got the boots. Apparently my left foot is bigger than my right foot. So weird. We're gonna go to the bookstore now. I cannot get over how quiet it is. Like, there's so many people out here and it's so quiet. We're in Uniqlo because I don't have any cold weather clothes and I didn't pack that much. I thought I was gonna be shopping a lot more, but I'm getting really tired and also really hungry. So I just got some sweatpants and some long sleeves and some thermals because they don't have this in the LA Uniqlo. Surprise, surprise. You know, it's not even cold. Okay, let's go pay. Also, the sizes here are so much smaller. Like, I'm a large, and at home in America, I'm a small. So yeah. The clothing display in Uniqlo was literally moving, and they had clothes taped to the wall. This was such a strange experience. I really cannot understand what was happening. Now we are going to the bookstore. It's so cold out. I like stop in shops just so I don't have to feel the cold. See, I'm in my full winter coat. Oh my gosh, I haven't been this cold in so long. Like, my lips are chapped. I need to put some chapstick back on and get some lotion. But okay, we are getting to the bookstore and then we're gonna go back to the hotel because I am so tired. Okay, this was by far my favorite part of the day, and that was visiting this bookstore. So the bookstore is in the middle of the mall, and it's kind of an open floor plan. And there was a map, but I didn't understand Japanese, so I really didn't get what was going on here. But what was interesting was that the shelves were literally 18 feet tall, and of course all of the books were in Japanese, so I didn't buy any books unlike my other book shopping vlogs. But they also had magazines on display, and I really haven't seen any magazines in person like this in a long time. Of course, they had little Japanese candies, and I did find like a little American section with books that are from American authors, but they are also written in Japanese. Our First Lady. So there were a lot of people sitting in the bookstore too, and just like reading random little bits. This was honestly the only part of the mall that I saw that had benches, which was very different than the US. Then I decided to go to Italy and eat some pizza. I really didn't feel like walking around to find something to eat. This was just close by, and I really wanted some comfort food, and I was also really tired. Japan is 17 hours ahead of LA, so I was trying to adjust. Even though I really want sushi, I'm not going to pressure myself to eat it right away, so I literally got an entire pizza. Margarita pizza. I'm so tired and also like really stressed. The wind chill was crazy walking back to the metro. I also got lost a few times, and I realized I didn't bring any gloves on this trip, but I did feel really safe walking around at nighttime. Finished eating my pizza. We're back in the metro. We're gonna go back to the hotel. I won't be able to talk when I get back to the hotel unless I go to the lobby. So yeah, it's so quiet, and I am so cold. I have not been this cold in a long time. I'm very, very cold. I feel like I need to like get myself together. I cannot wait to shower. I'm so excited for that. The hotel rooms were separated by men's and women's, and the showers were also separated in a different area. It wasn't really like a dorm, it was more of like a spa kind of vibe to me. However, you weren't allowed to talk in the room, so I was really just writing down. I actually kind of like this style though, because I don't need to talk all the time. That's something that I learned being in Japan, is that talking isn't all that necessary. This is what the room looked like from the inside with the shade down. There wasn't a lock, so I did have to put my suitcase at the front desk, and I was able to charge all of my belongings while I was sleeping.